So we have a ruling out of the Missouri Supreme Court, and they have determined that the abortion ballot measure will be on the ballot in November. They have ordered the Missouri Secretary of State to make sure that it is certified and put on the ballot for November. Now, the anti-abortion group that was challenging it, one of their claims was that it misled voters by not telling them all of the laws that it would be repealed or any of the laws that could be affected, things like that, because they're trying to claim it could affect in vitro fertilization, bans on cloning, transgender operations, all sorts of stuff. They're trying to claim whatever they can think of to scare people into voting against this thing. Now, I've got a good feeling that this is going to pass in Missouri. It seems like it passes everywhere they put it up for a vote, and it draws voters to the polls. So it's no wonder that Missouri Republicans were trying to keep this off the ballot. So it will be on the ballot in Missouri in November. I'm expecting it to pass probably about 60-40, something like that. But I think it's going to be a big margin. It is going to draw people out to vote. And it's going to be interesting to see how the vote goes down ballot with the rest of it. Are you going to vote for this ballot measure and then still vote for the Republicans that voted to put the abortion ban in place? I don't know. I don't think you would. I don't see how you could, but I'm sure some people will. So it's going to be interesting to see how Missouri flips and how they vote. I'm thinking they are in play, and it would be very interesting to see if Missouri would turn blue. I think this is also bad news for Senator Josh Hawley, who is up for re-election. He's not very well liked in Missouri from the way I understand it. So he could be in jeopardy as well, especially if this draws high voter turnout, because, like I said, how can you vote for Republicans who are for an abortion ban while still also voting to overturn an abortion ban? So the Missouri Supreme Court acted very quickly. They heard oral arguments and they had a decision out same day. This is proof that the courts can work very quickly when they absolutely have to, but a lot of times they choose to be very slow, very methodical, and make sure they get everything right as they go. Now, there is no further appeal for this. This is a state level issue. They cannot appeal it through the federal courts. And obviously, the Missouri Supreme Court is the highest court in Missouri. So, therefore, this will appear on the ballot. And their last-ditch efforts to keep it off the ballot have failed. So, there's the update that I said I would get to you as soon as I could. Like I said, this ballot initiative will be on the ballot in Missouri. It came down to the wire, but it will be on the ballot.